The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Thank you so much for attending this webinar this morning here at Iams. My name is Sandy Vicanti, and I head up the Life Division here. And again, just wanted to say thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to attend this webinar on our website and how to run quotes and our life quoting tools. A couple house cleaning items before we get started. Wanted to go over our Iams Business Builder. So with that, when you refer an agent over to us and that agent gets contracted, we give you a check for $50, and that's just to say thanks so much for entrusting that agent over to Iams. And when that same agent writes and places business with us, whether it's over on the life, annuity, MedSup, long-term care, combination thereof, we'll give you 20 basis points on each piece of placed business placed thereafter from that agent, and that is indefinite. So that is, as long as that agent's placing business, you're going to get that 20 basis points. And that does not come out of your commission. It does not come out of the agent you referred's commission. That, again, comes from Iams, and that's just a big thank you, again, for entrusting us with that agent. For all of our agents here at Iams, we have something called a marketing reimbursement account, and it works similar to a savings account per se. So for every $100,000 of placed business, Iams is going to put in $100 in that marketing reimbursement account. That continues to build. It never goes away. You can carry it over each year. And what you do in order to use it is you submit a business invoice, whether you purchased a website, a seminar system, leads, whatever the case may be. Submit that invoice to us, and we pay up to 50% of that invoice as long as that money is in your marketing reimbursement account. We also have something called a new producer builder, and this is for all of our new agents. So when you get contracted with us in your first 6 months of doing business, if you place $100,000 of business with us, we are going to have you choose either a 2-year producer website that we create and manage, or a $750 cash bonus. If you'd like to hold off and you think, gosh, I'm going to place $300,000 of life, annuity, MedSup, long-term care, combination thereof, you can choose a $2,000 marketing reimbursement. You can choose a Social Security program and 3,000-piece mailing, or you can choose a $1,500 gift card. If you'd like to hold off because you think, gosh, I'm going to go gangbusters here and place $500,000 of business with Iams in my first 6 months, you can choose a 4,000-piece mailing and seminar coaching with a top producer of ours, Dave Pimper, a 5,000-piece mailing and seminar coaching with another top producer of ours, Matt Gill. Or you can choose a Ritz-Carlton Travel Rewards getaway where you plan your own getaway destination. And again, this does not come out of any commission of yours. This comes from Iams. We also have real strong back office support. Gosh, whether you're looking for case design assistance, you're not sure where you need to put your client, whether it's on the annuity side or the life side, running quotes, life and annuity quotes, top sales expertise and coaching. We send you out the quotes, we send you out the forms, we set you up on paperless contracting. So you contract with us once, and then you don't have to worry about paperwork again. Just give us a call and we'll get you contracted. And I think out of all of this, what I find really important is that submission to commission support. And what I mean by that is when you submit an application to us, we scrub that application, make sure nothing is missing, make sure if anything is missing, we give you a call and get that missing information, schedule any exams and labs that day, and send it up to the carrier the same day. We follow that application through the underwriting process. Every 3 days, we're touching that app. It doesn't mean that we're calling you and, bothering you every 3 days. It just means that we're looking at that case, making sure that it stays on track to get you paid just as quickly as possible. We also have strong. Sorry, I think we may have had an issue with my computer. I apologize. Let's see. Hopefully you can see the screen. Hopefully. If you don't, please let me know. We also have a strong creative marketing team. Gosh, whether you're speaking with, Jacob or Sean here in our office, they can help you with different handouts and flyers, logo design. They can help you with personal websites. So if you have a website and gosh, I'm glad you can see my screen now. Thank you. If you have a website and it's a little tired and you need it refreshed, we can go ahead and get that created for you. Any logo designs, online newsletter. What's really big is advertising right now on Facebook. Oh my gosh, it's huge. And if you're unsure on how to do that or just to maneuver and get around Facebook, give us a call. Our creative team can help get that set up for you just to make sure that we have all of your name and agency name out there as much as possible. And this is the website we're going to go over actually, and that's at www.iamsinc.com. And going over that website, we'll go over the different term and UL quotes, forms, industry links, current annuity news. It's a great tool. I'm going to just bypass this screen real quick because we are going to be going over that for you to take a look. I'll send out a poll question. With this poll question, it's just asking if you want additional information. And basically, what we did is we started an Iams Wealth Management division here at Iams. When that DOL ruling came out, we just thought it was really important for our advisors to retain as much business as they can from a household without that household going outside of them. And how we do that is increasing your revenues with managed money fees. You're able to offer a full range of products and services, and you're viewed differently by your clients. You're viewed as a fiduciary. So if you are concerned about the DOL and the termination of parts of the DOL and still the pending parts that are out there, the DOL has not gone away yet. There's still changes going about. We'll get you out that information, find out what questions you have, and make sure that we get you some choices. We also have a different poll question for our life and annuity. Gosh, this is such a great opportunity. We are industry recognized for this, and we gather agents all across the United States. We pay for the training. It's a 2-day training event. We pay for your airfare, lodging, meals. Again, gather agents across the United States and go over different sales ideas and strategies. We go over indexed annuities and how to unravel them. When is a great time to utilize an annuity, when to start an income rider on that, different industry threats and trends, and overcoming client objection. Also, different turnkey seminar systems. So whether you're looking at a seminar system where, it's cookies and coffee in a library, or a more elaborate seminar system where you have a sit-down dinner. A large life case marketing, we go over that, whether it's single premium life, infinite banking, or that private financing concept, wealth transfer tools. We have about 3 a year. Our next one will be February or March, and again, by checking yes is just asking for additional information. So in addition to great commission and all the different carriers and what they offer for trips and incentives. Here at Iams, we thought it was really important to offer the agents of Iams just a great trip as well. And so we have our 2019 Marketing Summit, and that is going to be held at the Ritz-Carlton in Naples, Florida, August 25th through the 29th next year. We just consider this a large family get-together. Our agents at Iams, we feel like you're part of the family, and we hope that the agents think that of us as well. So what we do is we have long invitational periods just to get as many agents and their guests there as possible. And that starts January 1st, 2018, and it runs all the way through June 30th, 2019. In order for you and a guest to attend, you need to place, any one of these or a combination of $3 million of placed annuity premium, $1.5 million of Medicare SEP premium. You have $2.25 million of single premium life, $250,000 of life target premium, or $600,000 of long-term care premium. So again, in order, if you're interested in attending this trip for you and a guest, in order to make it, you need to make sure you're contracted with Iams and writing and placing business. We have something, it's so fun, on our Facebook page every Friday. So if you go to facebook.com/Iams Inc., we are having a $1,000 weekly drawing. So if you submit an application with Equitrust for a minimum of $25,000, whether that's on the life or the annuity side, that puts your name into a weekly drawing for $1,000. We have it live every week at around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Our next one will be this Friday, December 7th, again at 1 p.m. So go to facebook.com/Iams Inc. Again, easy way to have an opportunity to earn $1,000 just by writing your Equitrust annuity or life business with us. For every $25,000 app, you get one chance to win. So the more you write, the more chances you get. And again, we've had two great agents win on the 16th and 30th, and really hoping to get your name in there for you to have an opportunity to win $1,000. So what I'm going to do now is go over to our website, and again, that is www.iamsinc.com. And this is going over once you're registered. So you can see where it says Welcome Sandy Vacanti here at the top right-hand side. If you're not registered, you just click Log In, and it'll say Create User Account. But I am going to go over as if you have logged in. So when you get to the front page here, you can see, gosh, how much we've spent on agent support. Over $72 million to support our agents. We've been in the business for 32 years. 60 plus carriers. We're actually well over 80. That agent training, that Life and Annuity Academy that I've spoke about, $3 million in agent training. We just find it just imperative that we not just get you contracted, but we support you and your agency past that contracting. It's just so very important to us. You can see how it scrolls. If you want more details on something, you can confirm your product training. But what I'm going to do now, you can do a Why Iams, and you can hit About Iams, and it'll go over. It's a little slow right now, so I apologize. But you can look at us and say, why Iams? We're now in the business for 32 years. You can meet our team. Our team, under each person's name, will be a little, you can click on, let's click on Matt here. Matt Tour has been the longest agent with us. He's been here for 28 years. And when you click on Matt, you can tell he joined the team in 1994. What his favorite TV shows are, favorite vacation, where he went to college. And again, you can email us. So great opportunity for you to kind of go through and know just a little bit more about us. Our products, this is where I would go to run quotes. So anytime you give me a call and say, gosh, Sandy, I need a term or UL quote, this is where I go. So you're going to go to products. It'll go drop down and you're going to click on life. And when you click on life, it is going to bring you to a page that you're going to see a lot. If you scroll down, this just talks about our life insurance. If you ever want to do an e-app, you can click on this and it'll go right to your e-app. Even though this says here term quotes, we actually are, you can run term and UL quotes here. So I'm going to click on this umbrella. And once that moves over, and again, this is where I go every single time. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still having issues with my screen here, so I'm going to just start back real quick again. When you're logged in with iamsinc.com, hopefully you guys can see my screen now. You can click our home page. This is our home page here. It'll get to it in just a moment. It'll tell us again about Iams. You can hit Why Iams and meet our team. Right now we're going to go to products and we're going to click on life to run a quote. And when you click on life again, when you call me for a quote, this is exactly where I go. If you want to do an e-application, you can hit this here and it'll take you right directly to do an e-app. Even though this says term life quotes, it's both term and UL. So I'm going to click on that umbrella. And this is such a great tool. I'm going to click on term life quotes. And again, this is for any term or guarantee universal life. It's ran through iPipeline. And it brings you to the input screen. So you can put a name. You don't have to put a name. You can leave it blank. It doesn't matter. Date of birth. If you don't have the date of birth, you can put the age. The date of birth is nice. I'll make up a date of birth here. Make me a lot younger than what I am. It'll input that for you, but it'll also give you age nearest as well as actual age carriers. State of Nebraska. You're going to leave that. It's a drop down for any state that you may need. So if you're not in Nebraska and you need Minnesota, you can click on Minnesota. The product information here, when you click on this arrow, again, this arrow for any of that will be a drop down menu. You can pick term, you can pick guarantee universal. If you want simplified issue, I suggest you do not choose this. It will take out any carriers that offer simplified issue as well as underwriting. So, for example, North American offers simplified issue, but they also have your traditional underwriting. It won't show North American if you choose just a simplified issue. So we're going to keep it on term. We're going to show all products for term. Term length, this is where you can do multiples. You can do a 10-year, a 15-year, and a 20-year. You can see, it goes all the way down to 30 years. You can do 3 choices. And same with death benefit. We can put in 200,000, 300,000. And if we wanted to, 400,000. Any riders that you want, whether it's return a premium, if you want a child rider, this goes into units. So if you want 1 unit, that's $1,000. If you want 10 units, that's $10,000. I'm going to skip that right now. And this is really important. The underwriting information, you're always going to keep it to select health class. And when you keep it to select health class, you get to choose where you want to put them. If you do enter health profile, it'll ask you questions on build and heart attack, and iPipeline still needs to kind of clean that up. It's not that accurate. So if you always keep it on select health class, you can choose preferred non-tobacco. You can also choose a standard non-tobacco. Again, this gives you options to add as many or as little as you want. So I'm going to keep it at preferred non-tobacco. If for some reason the client was rated, we would choose standard non-tobacco and choose the rating. If they have a flat extra, let's say they have issues with speeding tickets, we would choose a flat extra, and that would always be on standard. So standard would be for table ratings and flat extras. And typically those you would call us on and we would let you know where to go. So let's say that I'm preferred. I'm going to hit get quotes, and the reason I'm doing that is because I want to show all the carriers. I could show the top 15, but maybe I'm not contracted with those carriers. Maybe I want to see who else is there. Not sure why. Oh, I did. No, see, here's a perfect example. Here's a mistake. I wanted 400,000 and I put in 40,000. So at the left-hand side right here, under filter, I can change that without going back and choose 400,000, and it will automatically update me so that you don't ever have to go back. So that will figure out the 400,000. Up here you can view it by annual premium. You can view it by monthly premium. So let's say I want to just keep with monthly premium. We have Foresters, we have Banner, Protective, and they're only a few dollars apart, so I can't stress enough. Like we know Foresters have difficult underwriting. Banner is just a very black and white carrier. You know, they're a little difficult, but gosh, Protective is a great carrier to look at. Let's look at Protective. Let's look at Assurity, and let's go down. I like North American. So that's great for 200,000 for 10 years. Here at the top, you can see the different tabs. And then let's say I want also 300,000. Gosh, I'd rather work with Protective, and oh geez, there's American National. And again, they go from least expensive to the most expensive carriers, and there's North American. So let's say I just want to stop there for right now. I want to download and I want to do a comparison ledger. So whatever carriers I choose, it's going to put them side by side and compare them with the other carriers eventually. Let's see here. One more moment. And so what it will do is, again, compare the choices that you did. I have a Protective, Assurity, and North American for 10 years at 200,000. It'll show you here the monthly payout, quarterly, semi-annually, and annually, so you don't have to rerun them if the client changes their mind on premium. Also, it shows the $300,000, so you're able to run that as well. And again, you're able to save all of these. You can either print them out, you can email them, whichever is easier for you to do. I'm going to go back and uncheck these. So let's say, let's go back here one moment. And let's go to the 15-year. 15-year, same thing. You can kind of check whatever carriers you're interested in. There's Cincinnati, there's North American. So don't be concerned when we get this that, gosh, there's so many carriers. You can see by the first carrier, the least expensive carrier, to the 10th, there's a $3, there's less than a $3 a month difference. So just make sure that you scroll down. Same with the $300,000. If you want the 20-year, it'll be the exact same thing. So let's say you like protective, and this button here says apply. You can go right here and either do a drop ticket, which is an e-application, or you can do paper forms. So when you do the paper forms, it will pull up all the paper that you need, all the application, from the application transmittal. It'll include the app pack. All of these in red is what you will need. Anything in green, let's say you need a trust, you can add that. You also need a child rider, you can add that, and it will show up right here on the side. You can literally email that over to whomever you want, whether it's to yourself or whether it's to your client. You can also save it. You can either download it or save it as a PDF, and it will show you the application itself. And again, you can either print it or you can download it and save it as a PDF. Let's say you want to go back to search results and you want to just change the client. You can do that. It really is a helpful tool. If you want to change it to a male and you want to change it to the state of Arizona, you want to do a UL, you want to do a universal life. So for universal life, you can choose any age, 90, age 100. So if we do age 100 and we're doing a standard non-tobacco, it's going to pull up any guarantee UL for standard non-tobacco that are meeting this criteria. Again, I put in the 40,000, we'll skip that. But here's North American. Here's Mutual of Omaha. If you click on this custom guarantee, it'll show you what this is, what the underwriting requirements may be. So even on simplified issue where this would be, it's still going to reflect those underwriting requirements because it's not a guarantee that it'll be simplified issue. It is health dictated. So just a heads up there. So that's our quoting tool. If you go back to our main page, you can look under training. You can look under monthly webinars. So here is where you would find all of our webinars that are currently coming up. So you can see this one's today. Tomorrow is going to be Social Security claiming. You can register right here. You can see each and every webinar that's coming up. You can also look at all of our old recorded webinars. So let's just say, gosh, you missed a webinar. You'd like to see what we've done in the past. You can click on recorded webinars. It takes you right to our YouTube page. I'm going to stop that. And you can see all of our recorded webinars, whether that's our popular uploads, recent activities, annuities, life insurance, whatever the case may be. That's what we have. So it's, again, a great opportunity for you to look at all of our recorded versions as well as get registered for all of our new webinars. We also have something that's brand new under support, E&O insurance. So, Iams is going to help you if you want to shop around for your E&O, or if you don't have E&O and you need it. Right now it's being offered through Locked-in Affinity. That's through Lloyd's of London, actually. And you're able to, sign up for E&O insurance. It's running right around $400 a year for $1 million/3 million of coverage. If you want, you can hit Learn More. You can sign up right here. This is, again, just a service Iams is trying to make easier for you. It's not through Iams. We're not getting anything out of this. This is just trying to, again, make it easier for you to make sure that you have your E&O coverage. Any news, you can pull up news here and it'll show you, current news or videos that we have listed. Here, the life has never been so sweet with Equitrust Single Premium Life. It's using our income engine, the missing link. Again, support the training. Gosh, our Producer Academy. If you want to register there, you can take a look at that. So there's a lot of great opportunity. If you want just to do forms, go back to products, hit form search. Under that form search, you're able to pull any type of forms. Forget about this. This always shows up. So let's say you want to list all of our carriers. So I want North American. I want new business for the state of Arkansas. For Universal Life, you can see it goes through term, universal, indexed. The product name, it'll show you what their Universal Life product name is. And you can click on search. And again, this is where it comes up, where all the information that you need. So let's say, gosh, you don't want to leave the consumer protection notice with the insured. Take it out. Same with the military. You know they're not in the military. You can take that out. We're not doing a 1035 exchange. All of those unnecessary forms that you don't want, just take those out and you can narrow that down. And then you can go to Show Forms Package. And then you can complete it right there by hitting print, and where you can either save it or you can print it out. So, and then there's your app. Just so easy to do. So I want to keep this just as short as possible so you guys can get back to your busy Monday. So I'll answer questions, but in the meantime, I just want to see if you'd like some more information on Iams. So let's take a look at questions. So I have someone that says, will that also cover your Series 65 as well, or will you need additional insurance for that E&O? That is separate, so you would need something different for your Series 65. What other questions here? And again, when you call me up for a quote, term or UL, this is where I go. When you call me for a form, this is where I go. If you're interested in single premium life, gosh, you can click on single premium life. It takes you to the page, kind of talks about it. You can do the form search. You can look at videos. This is just really a great tool. So I can't stress enough, if you like more information about Iams and what we have to offer, just check yes on that poll question, and we'll make sure to get that out for you. And in the meantime, everyone will receive a recorded version of this webinar. You'll have that later on today. If you have any additional questions, of course, just give me a call. Again, I head up the Life Division here at Iams. Phone number is 800-255-5055. My name is Sandy Vicanti, and I'll be more than happy to get any of your questions answered. Again, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule. Just so greatly appreciate it. I hope everyone has a very great, safe, and successful week. Thank you. Bye-bye.